Hello, Year 6, it's Mrs. Hattrick. I am back again for lesson 2. Now, you can have a good laugh with me. I am getting used to using Zoom and screen sharing, so I hope I'm doing all right. You can give me a little bit of feedback if I need to go slower or add more detail. We're all learning at the moment. So, day 2. You are going to move on your learning, and today you are going to be comparing and converting fractions to decimals. Today's lesson, I'd like you to start off with looking at the White Rose video, which you'll see here. There's a link. Watch that video. You will have to answer some questions during the video, so you can pause the video as you've done before, answer those questions on a piece of paper, but you do not have to do the worksheet that they suggest at the end, because we've got some questions for you. So after you've watched the video and answered those questions from the video, there's some slides on the PowerPoint which I would like you to work on. Again, which are looking, as you see the slide here, some visual representations and some statements next to them. On those statements, we would like you to write them out in full, filling in as you write them the missing blocks, rather than just filling in those numbers. Because as I said yesterday, it's really important we get used to writing in maths, because it really helps with our mathematical reasoning. We've got top tip box here down on the right, because top little clue that you may have to do some simplifying fractions in this question here. Right, as we go on, more representation with bar models, more statements. Write out the statements. You don't have to draw the bar models, but if it helps you, you can do that. And again, you need to write out these statements, filling out the missing numbers. And this one here, I've just put a little prompt on. I'd like you to write that as a fraction, and I'd like you to write that as a decimal. Next slide, more questions, more bar models. You can see here, I think this is really, really important. If we just look at this bar model here, the whole, the green bar, the whole has been split into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 equal parts. So the value of one of those is 1/10. You'll notice underneath the box here that actually the same length box, the same value of 1 has been split into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal parts. So one of those parts is, shouted at me at the screen, is, yes, 1/5. So this tells us that 1/5 is equivalent to 0.2. And here, more questions and a lovely top tip for you. I hope these top tips are working. Feedback would be appreciated. Finally, a few questions to answer. Again, you don't need to print these off. You can just write the equations, write the statements. A lot of you have been doing this with the example, these where you've got Alex and whoever the different characters are. Just like we do in your maths books, you can just write, I do agree with Alex, or I don't agree with Alex because, and this is where we want to see your reasoning coming in. It's really, really good. Remember, you can use words to reason mathematically, but you can also show them with written mathematical equations. And do you know what? That is the last thing you need to do today. So we are on Tuesday. So I will be back with another little video tomorrow to fill you in what you need to do tomorrow. Speak to you later.